Once I was 7 years old.
Good morning, guys! So today I'm in London and I want to take you around with me. So get ready with me in London. Let's get into skincare, put some makeup on, put an outfit on. Today I'm climbing the O2 Arena, which is like this giant thing that I could very potentially fall off of. I'm also going to be going out to a nice dinner with some other YouTubers that are here. Going to be hanging out with friends and exploring the city. So I want you to come with me and I want you to get ready with me in my hotel room. So guys, it is time to get ready for the morning. If you guys saw my Snap story, I kind of talked about not actually washing my face twice a day. I'm going to be filming an acne update and tell you about that. First, let's start to remove any of this leftover makeup. Yesterday's eyeliner can be today's smoky eye if you believe in yourself. I am using the Cite Makeup Melter. This is a new product that I tried while I'm here, and I am pretty much enjoying it. I'm just going to use a little bit and just plop this on. Make sure that I'm getting rid of anything that may have been left over from last night. For now, not going to really be washing my face. Only product I'm using is the Pixi Glow Mud Cleanser. Just going to use this to get off any oil that may have accumulated while I was sleeping. So for today's makeup, I am doing it in front of window light. You ever go into the bathroom, snatch your face, look amazing, and then you step out into the real world and you're like, wait, why do I look terrible? Do I look like that or do I look like this? This is the way to get rid of that problem, is to make sure that you are using natural window light. So you will look good indoors, outdoors, on the phone, in any situation. London is a little bit humid and actually sunny right now. Shocker! And today I'm going to be doing a lot of athletic activity, so I want to make sure that my face is going to stay on my face instead of melting off. So to prime, I'm going to be using the SmashBox water primer. Literally just going to take a shower in it. This is currently my favorite primer. Next, I'm going to conceal the under eyes and add a little bit of concealer. This is the Clinique Beyond Perfecting foundation, but it's a foundation and concealer in one, so I'm going to use it to conceal. The IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye is one of my favorites. It's super creamy and it goes on like a dream, so I'm just going to take the slightest bit and work that in. The beauty blender that I'm using is actually all natural. This one has no dyes or anything, so I don't know if it's actually better for your skin, but it works just like a regular beauty blender, and being an eco-friendly hippie freak, I like it. Next, it is time to conceal. I have blackheads on my nose, so we want to get rid of those. And I'm just going to apply this to kind of where I get some scarring. Again, I really want this makeup to last all day. I don't want to look cakey or heavy, so I'm just going to apply a little bit so that I have a great face. It's fearless. Not necessarily flawless, but fearless. Let's blend this in. Next, this is the Lorac Cosmetics Sheer PoreFection Foundation. This is a red carpet line, but what's great about Lorac is that they created this one to have less chemicals and less synthetic things, and I actually think it's really been helping my skin. So again, taking the beauty blender and just applying this to my entire face as my foundation. And I should be applying sunscreen. Sometimes it makes me glow in photos, and sometimes I forget, and sometimes sunscreen breaks me out. Sorry, not sorry. So for foundation, I am using this Tarte Confidence foundation powder on a Dermablend brush. I'm just going to dust this onto the areas that I get oiliest. You know, when you start looking greasier than an oil mine in Texas or a bag of Chinese takeout, this is your fix. Stab, 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 stab. Next, it's time to liven up these cheeks. I am taking this Tarteist blush palette. I love this blush palette because it has so many awesome options. The only problem is that it is a bit powdery, so just beware. And I'm just going to mix these last two together. Again, it's a great color that I love. It's just so powdery that it kind of gets everywhere, so it's not my favorite palette out there, but it's gonna do for now. I am using a combination of Love and Dream. Also, when you apply more striking or popping blush, add a little bit to where you would apply bronzer. Really helps to bring the face in together. Get all those colors looking natural. Next, I'm gonna go in with bronzer and non-tour. Non-tour is the new contour, and do you guys think it's actually a thing, or is it just a trend, a fad that's gonna fade? I am using the Benefit Cosmetics Cheekathon. I love this thing. This has pretty much every color you could imagine. And I'm taking the full-sized Hoola and the full-sized Dallas to create a really natural contour on my cheeks. Gonna start off by just kind of adding this to my nose. I'm using these Tarte brushes, which I love, and just lightly applying this. And by lightly, I mean not looking like a drag queen, but still probably more than most people would apply every day. Next for this non-tour. So non-tour is kind of like the non-contour. And again, I'm still kind of getting used to it, trying to figure out if this is a trend that's awesome or just another marketing ploy. But I'm really just patting this in, kind of like I would blush, and I am not cutting the cheekbone as drag queens or regular Instagram contours would do. So just kind of patting this on and making it look natural. This is a Kevin Aquin highlighter. I love it. It's in the color Candlelight. If you want to glow, this is how you glow. This Tarte brush packs it on like no other. So I'm going to apply this before dusting it off a little bit. But just kind of pack that on to anywhere that I want to glisten and glimmer. So right on the cheekbones, right down the center of the nose, and right on the Cupid's bow. Next, it's time to blend out this nose and blend out this blush. So as you can see, the non-tour, aka the non-contour, still slims the face, still gives a little bit of definition because foundation can really kind of make you flatten out and look one-dimensional. So it gives back the shape that your face would naturally have and the shadow, but it doesn't cut the cheeks the way a regular contour would. So anyways, we are done blending. Time to move on to these eyes. For my brows, I have been using the SmashBox Shape Matters eye palette. This thing-a-ding is awesome. We have light tones and dark tones. So this is everything eyes. You can do your entire look with this, but for me, I'm just gonna do my brows. I'm gonna be taking these two colors as well as this one and just kind of fill them in wherever they're sparse and give them a little bit more shape. I'm using mainly warm tones because my face is warmer, but I'm also going to pop a couple of cool tones in. I'm going to use cool tones a little bit more at the bottom to add more definition, but warmer tones throughout the brow just to kind of blend it in with my face since my face is naturally warmer. This is the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. It's clear, but we are going to use this as brow gel. I'm just going to comb this onto them and just make sure they stay in place since I will be out and about all day long. This is the SmashBox 24-Hour Wear Primer. Loves it. I'm just applying a pea-sized amount to my lids. Now, what's super cool about the Fearless palette that I'm going to be using is that you don't actually need to apply a primer. It looks amazing on its own and blends super well on its own, but because I want colors to be intense and because I'm going to be up on the side of a building all day, I want to make sure that this doesn't go anywhere too dramatic. So, just applying this to my lid with my fat finger. By the way guys, post in the comments, if I ever got arrested for something and thrown in jail, what would I be arrested for? So this is the super cool Cite Fearless Eye Palette, one of my favorites. Do you see these colors? Do you see these colors? They are like pudding. They are so amazing. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of this matte brown on a pencil brush. And what I love about this palette, so most eyeshadow palettes or most powders are pressed in dry. These eyeshadows are actually created wet, poured into the palettes, and then dried. So that's why you get this smooth, buttery consistency. And also these eyeshadows can be layered just the way you would layer foundation or other products. Whereas if you try to do that with other eyeshadows, they get a little bit muddy. So absolutely obsessed with this palette. I am just going to take this brown, pop it into my crease, and get fearless with my eye look. Next, I am taking this beautiful highlight color, taking this on a Cargo Cosmetics brush, and just applying this to my brow bone. This is going to create the perfect highlight that later we are going to blend into. Good morning, London. Good morning, brow highlight. Next, I'm going to take this super shimmery color on a very precise IT Cosmetics brush and apply this to my inner corner. On the same brush, I'm going to take this gold dust color and pop this right onto the center of my lid. Next, I'm going to take this beautiful ruby red. I absolutely love this because it makes eye colors pop. I'm going to be applying this to the outer corner on a Laura Mercier brush. I'm just going to take the corner of this and pop a little bit to the lower lash line. Again, I'm going to take this warm brown on the pencil brush and just bring this right underneath my eyes. Next is the very last color. I'm going to take this kind of suede-y gray, and I'm going to use this to blend this brown into the highlight color. I am using a Kat Von D brush, just a nice blending brush, and this is just going to make sure that everything is super pulled together. I'm going to line my eyes using the Makeup Forever Aqua XL. This stuff is not going anywhere. You literally need like an industrial makeup remover to get this off your face. So I am just going to use this to line my tight line. Next, I'm going to throw on a coat of the Makeup Forever Excessive Lash. Now, if you really wanted to bump up this look, you could apply a liquid liner and you could apply falsies. I do not want falsies falling off my face while I am falling off a building. So I'm just going to apply a coat of this. Another spritz of this just to seal everything in now that my face has kind of sat and baked for a little bit. This is the primer, but again, you can also use it as a setting spray. Last but not least, I'm going super simple on the lips. This is from Cite. It's actually brand new and has not been released yet, but it will be soon. These are the Pretty Sticks. They are super waxy and buttery. They're almost a little bit more waxy, but it's nice because they have a great hold. This one's in the color of Boho. I could exfoliate my lips, but because this is hydrating, I really don't need to. I'm just going to sweep this color on and go with it. That is it for the makeup. Next, I'm just going to take like 2 minutes to do my hair. So next, I'm using the Theory Interchangeable wand, Wingardium Leviosa. I really prefer wands for my curls, but I'm just going to section out my hair and just going to kind of curl this. Is this fearless? You know? So I'm just going to let these curls cool off a little bit, fluff them up, take a couple selfies. I may put them in a bun or a ponytail as I am climbing, but yeah, let's get dressed and then I'll take you guys with me. So guys, this is the final outfit and the final look. I am going to go climb a tower and explore London. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, so come with me and let's explore London. Got your GoPro? Got my GoPro. Be sure to check out the other videos I mentioned as well as the London vlog. You are not going to want to miss it. If you are not already subscribed, what the heck are you waiting for? You gotta come travel with me, gotta come do makeup with me, let's talk skincare, let's talk cats. Subscribe and give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you all Monday and Thursday in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.